Alright, welcome back to yet another video. So, today we're going to be talking about iOS 17 and how it's really quite, refined and polished, as well as a couple bugs, battery life, and just some stuff like that. So let's hop right into it. So the first thing here is actually a new profile photo for my channel. So, if you guys are seeing that, it's different. Yeah, this is the new one. Pretty cool. I like it. I wanted to switch it up a little bit. So, minor thing, does not have to do with iOS at all. But I figured I'd let you guys know. Alright, so the first thing we'll do here is look at our build number, and as you can see for iOS 17 Developer Beta 7, it is 21A5319A. And for those of you who don't know, the A at the end means that, well, we are really close to a final version. Alright, let's talk about battery health and battery life and stuff like that, because again, it's still a concern that people are having, and I kind of want to go over it and talk about my personal experience. So if we go into settings, click on battery here, click on battery health and charging. You'll see my battery health is at 89%, and again, I've said this before, iPhone 13 Pro, had it for a little over a year and a half. So battery health is doing pretty well for me. It's not been having some severe drain issues like I know the iPhone 14s, especially the Pros. I've heard a lot of bad things about how the battery health is doing on there. My phone's been working great for me. Not had any problems with it, and I'll continue to use it just like normal. Anyways, next thing we're going to do is look at kind of how our battery life has been over the past few days here. So Tuesday is when I downloaded the beta. I used 50% with only 2 hours. That's pretty bad battery life. Wednesday actually was a little bit better. I used probably 75% of my battery, but I also had 4 hours of screen on time. This is not what it should. Okay, I did have 4 hours of screen off time too. So gotta give it a little bit of extra room there. It's not as good as it should be, but that's definitely a better day. Thursday, not amazing. A little under 50% of the battery used, with 2 hours and 21 minutes of screen on time. If we did the math here, that would equal about 4 to 5 hours of screen on time, which really is not amazing. Friday, I used it not a ton. I had 3 hours of screen on time, 4 hours of screen off time. That was mostly GPS and stuff using my location in the background. I used like 75% of my battery, but I was only on there for 3 hours. So that's pretty terrible battery life. And then Saturday, which is as of when I'm recording this, we're at 78%, haven't charged it today, but we've been on it for about 2 hours. So it's on track to do pretty well today. It's been unplugged since I think 8 this morning. It's currently 2:50, so standby is doing pretty well. Alright, this next feature here I actually heard of by Zolotech, so I want to thank him for showing me this one, but if you get Siri to play some music, so let me get that to happen. Play Graves into Gardens by Elevation Worship. Alright, so once it starts playing, you'll see there is actually another option down here for maybe you wanted. It's kind of a newer sort of dialogue look, and it suggests some songs. You could scroll if there's multiple of them, but it gives you similar results, so that way if yours wasn't correct, it would show you some other ones. So again, small feature, but kind of makes it a little more useful. If Siri gives you the wrong song, you can pick a new one. Alright, next is general bugs. So it's been relatively fine. I've talked about this in a lot of videos, but the refresh rate still feels pretty good. Not really had any issues with it. The notification bug is still there. It's sometimes there, but then sometimes not. It's kind of just weird. I don't know. Like right there, see, it was there, but then on other times it's not there. So it really just depends. Like it's been fine. Of course it's fine when I'm recording this video, but I couldn't even scroll it for a second. Kind of works, kind of doesn't. Things are a little bit slow and laggy. So this is an iOS 16 bug. So this is not iOS 17 specific, but I really hope they do get to fixing that because it is pretty annoying. Alright, and lastly, I just want to talk about the phone getting kind of warm. Now, I personally haven't really experienced it. Specifically while charging, I should clarify. So I've heard people talk about their phone starts getting really warm when their phone is charging, which if you're charging at a faster rate, that's normal, but apparently it's getting hotter than it should be, which in that case, yeah, that's kind of a problem. Although I will say I have noticed my device is extremely toasty. out in this heat. I mean, right now it's 98 degrees outside. Yeah, pretty hot. But I've noticed like it gets really hot, and when you're out there, like the device is hot, just texting on Twitter and stuff like that. And it's like as soon as it starts heating up like that, like your battery's draining quick, like it's all sort of just like a problem, you know. And so again, another one of those things. I really hope they'll get to refining that. But I mean, yeah, that's really about it. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell as it helps me out a ton. Leave a comment. You know, let me know what you guys thought. And, you know, I want to thank all of you. Like, these videos, these iOS covering videos are doing really well, and I'm very thankful for all of y'all. So, yeah, thank y'all, and I will see y'all in the next one. So, yeah, bye, guys.